Hello guys, as you can see we're in VR. I just want to have a shortish race. We're doing 24 minutes approximately of Le Mans in the GT3 Gen 2. We've got some day-night transition, no weather in this one, but I just wanted to have a little go in VR, guys. I do most of my VR racing offline now, obviously because of the streaming. Feel a little bit disconnected with the community if I'm in VR, but I do miss racing in VR. So this is a shortish race for you to enjoy. VR perspective, no HUD, just racing. Jim is the only information. Crew chief is the only information I'm going to be getting. So let's get out on track. We're in the McLaren 720S GT3 Evo. We're starting around about P13. Like I say, no HUD, just crew chief giving the information. Hardcore mode, if you will. As you can see there, we've got a couple of liveries that I race when I'm racing other cars.
Right side, clear right.
I've got to say, even interior-wise, looking out the window, the new liveries that I've got this year, designed by Adam Stewart,
Clear left.
look absolute fire. I love them.
Start's all right. Time to get stuck in.
Right, the AI, I don't know if I've told you, I've got the AI set at 105, which is probably about my level. So I'm not the fastest.
Race is now in the lead.
I do try, if I can, to be as consistent as possible. I'm being closed down by the cars behind in the slipstream. I've got to say, you know, everybody says it, but it's absolutely true. If you've got a VR headset and you haven't got AMS2, you are really missing out. I think it's probably the best VR experience in sim racing. iRacing's quite close, I think, for VR. It runs well, it's optimised quite well. AI is quite good in iRacing. But for single player in VR, oh, AMS2. The Madness engine, absolutely brilliant. Even from the Project Cars 2 days, which was my my first foray into serious, I say serious, but sim racing in general. I could lap Le Mans all day, every day. Oh, the detail of the cars, man, when you get up close, it's just absolutely incredible. I love not having any HUD. Just Jim in my ear roll. No doubt he'll start mouthing off at me very soon if I make a mistake. The AI improvements in AMS2 are great too. They really are. They behave like I would expect an open lobby at times.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 40 Celsius.
They make mistakes. They will fight you. They will battle you. And once you've got a level like I say, 105 is about my level at the moment. I can push it to 110. But 105 is about my level. This is where I lose a bit of time in this little sector. Oh, that Porsche in front, the livery looks brilliant. I love it. If you'd like your own personal livery, guys, highly recommend Adam Stewart, Artigel in our community. He's got his own little area on the Discord, Adam's Liveries. Give him a shout if you want a livery. He charges $5. just $5, and he puts a lot of time into them. He does all the community liveries for our championships and various other special events. Very well respected. So give him a shout. We've got my Porsche livery, as you can see in front. In front of, in that, just a couple of cars up is the McLaren livery. 3 cars up. We've got the BMW livery and the M8, as well as a number of other older liveries that he's redesigned for me for this year. But look, let's get back to the racing. As you like, I'm not closing them down very well, so when I say 105 is about my level,
20 minutes to go. 20 minutes.
It really is.
Bayer is now leading.
Got a little bit of slipstream.
The guy in front is Thompson.
Hopefully we pick up a place or two here in the slipstream. Look at that livery. I know I kept going on about it, but I absolutely love it.
On your right.
Beauty.
Hold your line.
We could get them all here.
Clear right. Car right.
We're good on the brakes.
Hold your line. Hold your line.
Keep it tight. Give them room.
Hold your line.
I know he's there.
Still there.
There he
Still
is.
there. Hold your line.
Slightly
Hold your
better
line.
drive.
Clear right.
Race. He's leading the race.
Sun's getting a little bit lower. Oh, blinding. Blinding me. "24 minutes of Le Mans. Hardcore mode VR. No HUD. Just racing." Oh. Up the corner a little bit there. So I'm running a pretty beefy machine. I've got a 4090, a 7950X CPU.
Come on.
So running this
go the long way around.
Quest 2 at max resolution, 120 hertz is no bother. We've got a couple of bits turned down graphically, like bloom and heat haze are subtle, or off rather. We could run them, but they just, I don't think they offer anything to the racing. But everything else is pretty on high or ultra. But you don't need a monstrous PC to get an absolutely fantastic experience in VR with AMS2. The Madness engine, so well optimized. I'm all the way back in the Project Cars 2 days. Look at these visuals, man. Such an experience.
Just under 4:00.7 seconds. All right, Paul, you're reeling. Williams in. The gap is 0.5 P9.
Lights are on. Nobody's at home.
Brakes are getting a bit hot.
Often said about me. I think we're probably in around about P10-ish. Maybe maybe up a little bit further. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe P8 or so. Got a good run in the slipstream. Is it going to be enough? get the job done for all of
Left
these
side.
cars.
Still there. Clear left.
Bit late on the brakes. Too late. Oh, I broke myself a little bit there. Cockpit being lit up by the headlights behind. It's something about racing in VR at night. You feel, well, I feel really enclosed in the car.
Okay, Paul, the next car is Lehman.
If you've got a VR headset, guys, and you haven't got AMS2, do yourself a favour. You know, even if you know,
That's 15 minutes.
even just for single player, the AI is getting more
Race is now in the
more
lead.
intuitive. I think it's probably some of the best AI in sim racing. Wasn't always the case, but Razer Studios they work tirelessly, and AI improvements have certainly improved the single player experience for sure. Turn the traction control down. Which one is it? Is it this one? Yep, there we go. Again, as you can see, muscle memory, trying to remember what buttons and dials do what. That's why I try and keep things like lights, wipers, seat position, etc., all on the button box, so it's universal across the wheels.
We've got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them.
Our tyres are all right, Jim.
You're reeling. Lehman in. The gap's now 0.43.
This is where I'm a little bit slower.
Air temp's falling. It's now 29
In VR.
Celsius.
Especially, I lose a bit of time here, and it's the same on a flat screen actually in multiplayer. There are guys that are way quicker than me there. Maybe they're running a little bit more downforce, I don't know, but I'm just a little bit slower in general through that little section. Almost into full night time now.
V6, the lap time was 3:59.8 seconds.
We're up into P6. Nowhere to go there. Back off a little bit. Oh, God, I love Le Mans. I think this is probably the
All right, Paul, halfway
the
home.
best version of Le Mans that I've played. Although I've only played it in iRacing, Project Cars 2,
All right. Clear right.
Assetto Corsa,
Right side. Clear
and
right.
Forza Motorsport. Forza Motorsport looks good, but it's that's a different beast. This is just such an experience.
Bayer is now leading.
I can't tell you enough how different it is being in VR.
Keeping behind you.
It's really hard to explain it to someone that's never tried it, how different it is, the experience. Actually being in the car rather than controlling a car on a flat screen. The visuals may be crisper and sharper on a flat screen, generally. But as the technology becomes cheaper and more available,
On your right.
like the Quest 3, I'm told there's a few
Still there.
guys in the community that've got a Quest 3, and they say
Still
that the
there.
pancake lenses are
Clear right.
a bit of a
Car
game
right.
changer.
Clear right.
You know, as a cost-effective VR headset, that's probably going to be my my next upgrade, like major upgrade. I'm not really interested in triple screens.
Chris,
I'm happy with the ultra wide that I've got for flat screen racing. And for immersion, no triple screens are ever going to beat virtual reality. For immersion. What did I just say there? For immersion, no triple screens are ever going to beat virtual reality for immersion. Just to reiterate the point, obviously. But I'm looking forward to getting, like maybe in the future, a Quest 3. I don't really want to go anything more than that because not only budget, but you know, I don't race enough in VR to warrant getting the real high-end gear. Unless Pimax want to send me out something or something like that,
Right side,
which I can't
clear
see. Quest 3 it will be sometime this year, hopefully. Right, so I think we're in P4 now. A long way from the podiums. I don't think we're going to have enough time to catch them. But it's not about the result, is it? It's about the experience of driving at Le Mans in a GT3 car. Do you know what? As sim racers, we are so incredibly lucky to be able to do this. If you cast your mind back to like your younger self when you was a boy with posters up on the wall of the cars and whatever. Well, I assume you had cars, maybe not. Maybe rock stars or pop stars, page 3 girls. But if you was told back then, like for me anyway, if I was told 45 years ago that I could drive a Ferrari, I could drive a Lamborghini, I could drive pretty much whatever you want, and it will be as close to reality, but you'll be sitting indoors on a computer with something on your face that mimics the real world experience. We're just lucky. We're very lucky. And in the grand scheme of things, I mean, how much would it cost to hire a track day Ferrari? Alright, the actual experience will probably knock the socks off of the sim experience, but yeah. Look at the moon! Look at the moon over there! Right, come on, let's see if we can catch these guys. I don't know how long we've got. Maybe about 10 minutes. Maybe less. 2 or 3 laps. Let's see if we can close them down. 105 AI. You faster guys, you'll probably be able to knock this up to 120 and still catch them. Not me, I'm not at that level.
Okay, Paul, the next car is Baptiste.
Slightly pulling away from the cars behind. I don't know how far away they are, only what I can see visually. As you can see, we've got no virtual mirror, just the cameras, like the in-car mirrors. Oh, nearly outbroke ourselves a bit again there. We are closing them a little bit, I think. P1's gone.
Temperature's fallen. It's now 17 Celsius.
Well, we're getting up to the little bit where we lose a bit of time. So the Quest 2, still a great headset, and you can pick them up really cheap now, second hand. You know, with the Quest 3 coming out, it kind of a lot of Quest 2 users upgraded, so Quest 2 can be had for relatively cheap.
2.0 seconds.
If you can get your hands on one or a Rift S, anything like that, just so you can experience it before investing a heavy amount of money. Go and grab a headset. even if you don't race online in multiplayer, which quite a lot of the community do, you know, in my community, we've got a few guys with the Quest 3s and Quest 2s and Rift S's and all the rest of it. We've gone through the night, we're just coming into the morning. We caught these guys up.
Okay, Paul, you've used half your fuel.
We could have these into the first chicane. Little bit of argy-bargy.
That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes.
5 minutes, so we've probably got 2 laps.
That's the fastest lap of the race.
Back out a little bit. Give ourselves plenty of room for that first chicane. That's where I'm hoping to get them on the brakes. Or even down the Mulsanne straight. Look, oh, look at that mist rolling across the track. The first time I saw that in VR absolutely blew me away. It was at Monza. And I was driving an AMG GT3. And it blew me away. It was so surreal. Oh, it might be a little bit wide there. No, we got away with it. We're probably going to get a good tow down here and get these before the chicane. Look at the colours of the sky, guys. Absolutely spectacular.
Air temps increasing.
On your left.
We've got them.
Hold your line. Clear left.
Try and be a little bit late on the brakes.
Push. We might get third here.
I'm not sure what position we're in, whether we're in second or fourth. I don't know if there's any cars in front of this one in front.
Okay, Paul, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
What an experience. Oh, the Porsche behind, really up my arse. He's not content. He wants his position back. Homes go flying. He's right there.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
Just got enough out of that. Looking over at the wing mirror and see them both there. They're battling. We're going to get one more lap after this, guys.
Air temperature's increasing. It's now 21 Celsius.
It's little details, like if you just look there, that little strap just moving. Little details like that just really fully immerse you in the experience. I've got one bass shaker as well in the seat, which really adds to the immersion. Not a butt kicker, just a Dayton audio puck with a little cheap amp that you can get on eBay or Amazon. The little knob sound, 2-channel amp. More than enough for what I want. I'm really thinking about adding more. There's a member of my community, Savage Paddy. He kind of got me into the bass shakers. And yeah, I think he's got, I think 4. I think he's got one under the seat, maybe 2 under the seat. I think he's got 1 or 2 in the back and 1 in his pedal tray. Oh, we could be on for a win in the 24 minutes of Le Mans METZ edition. Now, in the hands of some of the guys in the community, the BMW is the meta car around here. It's so fast in a straight line. So if this was Andre in front, I'd have no chance of catching him. He loves the BMW around here. Can we get it done? Maybe not in this chicane, but hopefully the next one. Let's pretend it's Andre. Right, Andre, I'm overtaking you, mate.
Okay, Paul, you're reeling. Chris, the gap is now 0.22.
Full course yellow.
Coming out. Yellow flag.
What the hell? Oh no, the guy's in front.
Hardwick has crashed.
We're going to be finishing the race under yellow. No P1. I love the little LED, the little track LEDs now. Again, just a little detail that just adds to the immersion. Well, this is disappointing. Finishing under safety car. Oh, nearly lost it under safety car. That would have been a disaster. I feel sure we would have had P1. Assuming we are P1. Well, I think we are P1. I think this guy in front, sorry, is P1. Gustavo, you've been saved. Little glance out the window, you can see the livery, pink and teal. Absolutely love it. It's stunning. So under controversial circumstances, the METZ edition of the 24 minutes of Le Mans VR hardcore mode finishes under a yellow flag, robbed of the victory, but securing a podium. I think we'll have the pace of the lead around here.
Air temp's increasing. It's now 26 Celsius.
And there we go. Round the last chicane. Across the start-finish line. Like I said, finishing.
It's open. The track temp's increasing. It's now
under safety car.
Celsius.
Controversially robbed of a victory. And there it is. There's the safety car. Gustavo Arias takes the win. METZ, if you're not first, you're last, is in second. And I'm not sure it is behind me, but it's a Porsche who was putting me under a bit of pressure for a little while. Takes the last spot on the podium. There you go, guys. 24 minutes of Le Mans. VR hardcore. No HUD. Absolutely amazing. Guys, if you've got a VR headset and you haven't got IMS2, get it. You take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time.
All right, Paul, get
Bye-bye.
ready. Race will resume at the end of this.